Hey, everyone.
Hi.
Hey.
Finally on comments.
That's right.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Hello.
Yeah,
welcome,
right.
welcome. This is good. We're actually a little bit early today, starting a little bit earlier for
like it.
us.
We should do it
Unheard
more
of.
often.
We're ahead of schedule.
We have a lot to do today.
Yeah,
yes,
that's
we
why
do.
we had to-
What are we
yeah.
doing today? Tell them.
Well, we're doing this, and then we're doing
7 Days to Die.
Then we're going to try to do a Far Cry, which we have a fun spin. Stay tuned. If it works.
Yeah.
And we're brought to you by Squarespace
Yeah.
and Dollar Shave Club.
Both.
Both. Two sponsors.
Wow.
What are we doing?
Hey, get your face shaved and make a website.
Yeah, big time.
Make a website about getting your face shaved.
So
Yep.
we're going to talk about Squarespace right now. Yeah, Adahop uses it. I do. And we talked about it last time, so I'm probably going to have to figure out a new creative way to do this commercial.
You need to build a website, Simon.
Do I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What kind for sandwiches?
Probably.
Sandwich website built by you with Squarespace's technology.
Okay.
Ah.
So you know what? I could do that because I did start a Twitter.
Well, we talked about something a few minutes ago.
Huh?
There is no website right now that currently has every type of food or sandwich, in your case, spinning on a green screen. You
Why
just have a whole website, any kind of sandwich you
That
want.
just does that.
Yeah.
But
Holy
you give a
shit.
sample. They have to subscribe. You give a sample. It turns like maybe a quarter of the way, and you're like, if you want to see more, hit the subscribe button. You can get the full 360 rotation.
Yeah.
And boom, you're a millionaire.
You get
Okay.
you get the club free. You got to sign up to your website
That's what the porn
to
sites
get the
do.
Reubens and the
You get this video free.
open
So,
face.
but I wouldn't want to just do sandwiches. I'd want to do like my kind of pickles. I want to do different things
What's
that
your
are
kind of
That's
pickle?
crazy talk.
sandwich pickles.
That's your kind of
Are
pickle?
you? Yeah. Well, it's a sandwich
porn
spinning
pickles.
thing.
Oh,
So you
I-
want to have the split. You want to have the half. You want to have the quarter.
Now you're confusing the audience.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Nobody knows
confusing
what you
me.
do.
They
What
don't-
is
they
he,
don't
a
know what
sandwich
you're
All right,
side?
I'll
Is
stick
he
with
a-
just the sandwiches then.
Like the pickle site could be an entirely different site.
Yeah.
Okay. So then
I mean, if you wanted to
Squarespace.
be a multimillionaire, then you do the sandwich site first, then the pickle site.
Yeah,
So-
and then realize the
yourself
pickle
known.
site's not working. It's dragging down the business work, and then
That's
go back
true.
to the sandwich
You
site.
sell the pickle site to somebody who has a better
Someone
vision.
wants it.
This is exciting.
Yeah.
Is it?
All right. Yeah. It
All
is.
right.
I'm going to do it. I have more time. I have more time now.
Now
But,
you're being charged for this consultation. You know that, right?
Yeah, you're gonna
Because
have
we have
to
a
take out
firm
a second mortgage
between
on
the
your
four
home.
of
But
us.
for real, listen, if you have a great idea, you can make it a reality with Squarespace. You could showcase your work, your blog, publish content, sell products, and you can customize everything. And there's nothing to install, patch, or upgrade ever. So go to squarespace.com for a free trial. And when you're ready to launch, use the offer code Neebs to save 10% off your purchase of a website or domain. So thank you, Squarespace. All right, so now we're on to the show.
The meat of it.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of meat, Simon?
Salami sometimes.
Quit talking about sandwiches.
All right.
Jesus.
Who's
Fuck.
going first?
Are we going to start with the comments first? I would like to start with a story.
Yeah, well, you can do whatever you want.
Really?
Why not?
And go from the story into your comments because
Yeah.
you're fresh faced back here.
Yeah. I'm back from vacation. I went to Jamaica, and this has to do with my Jamaican vacation, which I love the Jamaican people. I love Jamaica. I recommend it to anybody. However, something happened to me on the second to last day there. The kids were kind of sunburnt. You know, they out in the sun for a while. Sent them back to the room. My wife and I decided to go to the adults pool and
Right.
hang out and
Yep.
drink. And then she was like,
Adult
kinda-
spool?
adults pool.
I don't know how.
No, there's not a spool.
I don't
there.
know how you
I didn't see a
intro
spool.
a
it was
story
so
for
in.
that.
Right.
You s-
No.
He
said
said we didn't have
spool.
one. No, one of the other hotels had a.
That's the senior
they had a
hotel.
spool.
You're the story killer.
Yeah.
He just. it was
I
going so
guarantee
good.
you this story's going to kill itself.
No,
let's
continue.
I'm getting already
So
aroused
interested.
a little
I'm
bit.
into it. Adult
Until the
pool?
spool
She-
thing
she-
happened.
no, we're at the adults pool.
See, you fucked him up.
My wife leaves because she wasn't feeling well,
Uh-oh.
and so I keep drinking, and then I don't remember getting out of the pool. The next thing I remember, it's pitch black. I'm on the beach somewhere, and I'm throwing up.
Some,
I blacked out.
Oh, wow.
I have not blacked out since
you were in your sorority.
yeah.
yeah.
Right?
Made the story worth it. Yeah. No, but really, that's dangerous.
That is very
That's
dangerous,
very dangerous.
especially in another
Yeah.
country.
Yeah.
Nice one, Dallas.
But there's I guess there's a story to this because like I was wandering about like a specter throughout Jamaica.
How was your anus? You're fine?
I'm fine.
Okay.
But apparently I
You're irresponsible.
I was very irresponsible. I was with my kid. My kid saw it all. One of them videotaped it, but then I made her delete it.
What?
What do you mean they saw it all? They didn't
What
go
do
to
you
the
mean?
room?
When did this happen? 8 o'clock
No,
at night?
like yeah, it was probably about 6:30 was when that pool closed. So I guess we were drinking a lot before the pool closed.
It closes at 6:30?
The adult pool.
The
Not-
spool.
the spool.
No,
yeah.
that's-
the adult
done.
pool should be open all
this
night.
all
should
happened in
open
the
at
early
6:30.
evening. This happened in the early yeah.
evening. And apparently we had dinner reservations, and I went back to the room, and I'm mumbling, and I can hardly stand.
I
And
guarantee they didn't delete all those videos.
I don't know. You're going to have to contact the older one.
What were you drinking?
I drank a lot of Red Stripe.
Cosmopolitans
By the
and
way, I
White
forgot how
Russians.
delicious Red Stripe
Oh, I
is.
love Red Stripe.
Has kind of a hint of vanilla and molasses too. Anyways, I was drinking Red Stripe, but then Kevin was his name. The bartender's name was Kevin. I remember that.
That's not his real name. Was he
Maybe not.
Jamaican?
He was Jamaican.
That's not a Jamaican name.
Yeah.
I think here's what happened. I remember there was a group of people at the pool. They were urgently getting more drinks because the pool was closing early. So,
Which is still
it was
crazy to
just
me,
like-
too.
It was just like, yeah, hey, let's give a shot to Thick over there.
That
Another
pool-
shot for Thick.
That pool should have opened up at 6:30 p.m.
You're absolutely right.
I don't understand that backwards.
Yeah, adult pool closing at 6.
Anyways, I love
Fuck is
Jamaica.
that, right?
Just
I
got to
highly
switch up
recommend
the
it.
resort next time, maybe.
Yeah.
When you first started this story, I thought for sure it was going to get sexual. We're going to the
So
adult
did- yeah.
pool.
So
It may
did I.
have.
And then your wife left, and
Right. Here
and
I'm
then now you're
thinking-
at the pool by yourself at
Yeah,
the adult pool.
Right, swingers. Somebody comes up. They're
Yeah.
like, "Hey, do you want to do something?" You're like,
Propose.
"Oh no!"
Two
Like, we
gorgeous
could-
ladies.
For all we know, that happened.
Yeah,
he
but
doesn't know either.
Yeah,
that's
but
why I
I
asked
know.
about your butt, by the way.
You'd remember that. All right, so start with your comments.
Oh, all righty.
Wake up
Let's
with a
get into
cute little
something good.
Taiwanese boy.
Why would he be there?
I
I don't know.
wish.
This is Jamaica.
Chinese boys are very rare.
They're-
in Jamaica.
Yeah.
They have their own island.
Everybody vacations there.
Okay.
All right, my first comment is from the most recent Guts and Glory video. It's from Grandma, and it says, "I make a living off escorting."
From grandma?
That's your grandma,
Grandma.
Simon.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, we
that's
were-
my
Because
dead
we
grandma.
That came
were
up on the-
wondering how
yeah.
many of our people were,
People of the night?
yep, not like crime fighters, but more like,
No.
yeah, you know what I mean.
Right.
Well,
My
yeah.
grandmother
Not
was
people
a
that
whore.
go to the adult bar in Jamaica.
Yeah, and are done by 6.
God, you know what? If I had the motivation to write a review on that hotel, I would say, yeah, you need to open the adult pool at 6:30.
It only makes sense.
Or open it when it opens. Just close it at midnight. Or
Right.
2.
Sure.
Or swim at your own risk, and it's
Yeah,
open
don't-
24 hours a day.
Yeah,
It's
you can do
you're an
that, too.
adult.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And put stingrays in the pool.
That's why
Why
they
not?
call it adult spool.
All right. Next comment's from, I think it's Will Malave, one of the two. The beginning of this video was pure joy. Simon's lack of awareness and sense of direction is to be admired as if it were a majestic sunset. Bless his heart. Keep up the great work, fellas. Do you remember that, Simon, the beginning of that video?
I remember it.
No, I don't.
Oh, okay.
You never knew there was
Travis and I were floored by it.
Oh, God.
It's right there. The checkpoint's
And
right there.
at this point, you've played a lot of games that
Yeah.
the indicator is.
Well, the thing is, I'm so ADD at everything.
Well, that's why those things exist on the screen.
No, but I'm looking at everything moving, and I'm overwhelmed by everything.
Right, right.
It just happens.
I got you.
My brain's nuts.
We like it that way.
Yep.
Next comment is from Brittany Johnson.
Ooh, Brittany.
It says,
Hey,
haven't
Brittany.
seen a Battlefield video in almost 10 months. Missing you guys, thinking about how your channel started. Oh, well, still love you. Let me address this.
I'm
Or we
working.
can
I'm
all-
working on one.
Yeah, but it sucks.
It doesn't. You're the only one that didn't like it.
Yeah,
You-
because
you've been working on that for a
You
long
watched
time.
it?
No, because I showed it to you guys. And
It
you're like,
was-
let's make it longer. So you guys wanted to do another session
Yeah.
to add to it.
But
I liked it,
yeah,
by the way.
Yeah, I don't
Thick's
know.
the only
ahead.
one that didn't like it.
I guess
I
when
would
I
from
watch
what I
Battlefield
understand.
videos, I want to be.
Yeah,
I
but
want there
you're
to be more something to it, some more meat.
you're like the weird one in the group.
No, but it's
No,
a different kind
no.
of Battlefield video, and I don't mind that because it's more about, I don't know, just,
We've seen the other kinds.
yeah.
Over
like,
and
this
over
is
and
how
over
we
and
can
over.
do it.
But no, like battle loggers, the stuff that we did with battle loggers, which it takes a long time to get some of that stuff. Sometimes it was less time, but unfortunately, it doesn't do well on our channel anymore. Although we would like to do some more Battlefield stuff. I would love to get back in Battlefield 4 and have my phone go off.
I bet that's from the hotel. You did something.
We found your shit in the pool. Mon.
Yeah. Yeah, like what were you doing, the accent? What was,
It was the Taiwanese
Taiwanese
boy.
Thai boy.
Yeah.
No, and I would love to get back into Battlefield 4 and do a Battlefield 4 video because I had the most fun in that. We played Battlefield 3 the other stream,
it
not too
feels so
long
good.
ago, and it was so much fun.
I mean, I have rose-tinted goggles when it comes to 3 because that was my first Battlefield.
Yeah, me too.
So I have. There's always that nostalgia. 4 to me just felt like 3 with an upgrade.
And what
Okay.
was,
I mean, 4 is still fun.
what was the map that came up that I was on? Remember, you
Caspian
guys were all,
Border?
yeah, like that one. When
Yeah, you
that
get that
map loads
feeling.
up, you get all excited and
No, that's-
nostalgic.
I mean, would you guys be willing to get into Battlefield 4 or Battlefield 3 and make a video on
Oh,
it?
absolutely.
Yeah, sure. I want to play Hardline.
Hardline wasn't bad.
I like Hardline.
But anyways, Brittany Johnson, thank you so much. And we'll see what we can do about a Battlefield video.
Yeah, well, I'm sure. Yeah, later this year we're gonna have a lot more Battlefield content on the channel just because the new game's out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Control Alt Freak is in here with the next comment. Says, I'm 99.9% sure that Larry, that's the guy in the lawn chair with
Sure.
the propane tank, was based off the real life lawn chair Larry. Google that shit if you don't know.
On it.
All right. I got to tell you, that's a situation where you want one of those frickin' cords to hold your glasses
Yeah.
on.
We just watched a news segment on this guy.
That is crazy.
That's
Larry,
crazy.
or his name was Larry
Lawn chair
Walters.
Larry.
Yeah,
Hold on.
Larry
I mean,
He's
just
got a lawn
imagine
chair with like what, 15 weather balloons? How many-
he's at 16,000 feet, and then he whips out a
a
BB
little
gun.
Red Rider, I'm thinking.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna start shooting.
Shoots
That was
balloons
his
out.
plan. You know, I got the BB gun.
I can't see now, but I'm going to take up
He dropped his
balloons.
glasses in the first
Well, he had the
Take
spare.
off.
He had the
He
spare.
had a spare,
Yeah.
so that was fun.
Yeah.
But he didn't think about having maybe a parachute on, just in case.
I don't know. Did he?
You would think that'd be
It didn't
another
sound like it.
given.
Wow.
Apparently, people still do this stuff 'cause it's called cluster ballooning. You basically strap yourself to a bunch of balloons.
It
in a
is like
chair.
up.
A little bit.
I knew an old widowed man who was befriended by a child who they did this with his house.
Yeah. Yeah.
Came back with a talking dog.
Yeah, had a really sad story about his wife though.
God rest her soul.
So yeah, Larry is dead now.
Wow.
Why is that a sad story about the wife again?
And Up.
Yeah.
They-
Because she died.
She died.
I don't
Yeah.
Yeah, but
remember.
so
Did you
what?
see
Everyone
Up?
dies.
The way
yeah,
they-
everyone dies. What was sad about
Oh
it?
no,
It was
the way
horrible.
they did it was super.
Oh,
Yeah.
it was nice. They had a great life.
Yeah, no,
Right.
It was a very well done.
It was-
meeting and then montage of life and then tragedy of death.
There's sad, and there's.
Yeah.
I think it was like a
Everyone
happy
can
sad.
relate
It was
to it.
just
It's
a.
like-
He was
like
grumpy. He was a grumpy little bitch.
Yeah,
Yep.
changed him forever.
Adolf
just came in. Oh my God!
Adolf
he
just
looked
came
at you.
in.
He cut.
Why?
He cut his
Why?
eyes at you like motherfucker.
All right, listen to this guy. He's such a judger. What's up?
It was sad because she was infertile. They really wanted kids, and then she got cancer.
That's what it was. So
God,
it
you
was
heartless
sad,
son of a
sad.
bitch.
That's right.
It wasn't
That's
happy
right.
sad like I said.
Okay.
It was straight up
I
sad.
forgot it was sad.
Okay.
My last comment is from Hamoudi. It's from Gordon Ramsay's How to Cook a Perfect Steak video. It says, rosemary is like weed, but for food.
Really? It makes food hungry.
Gives it cotton mouth.
I don't know what that meant.
I have no
I was
idea
just
what
trying
it means.
to. I've never done weed. I've done rosemary.
This is from a Gordon Ramsay video.
It's from a Gordon Ramsay video. I put the link in the description.
Huh, I have no idea.
And,
But-
a lot of people were mad at Gordon Ramsay in this video because he didn't cut the steak open and
really?
show the inside, so they were thinking that he fucked up.
Oh shit!
Later on, I watched a video on sous videing a steak
Sous vide.
and then searing it. Sous vide is where you cook it in water in a bag.
Oh yeah, I've heard of that. You
uh-huh.
can't mess it up when you do that.
I've heard
apparently.
that as well.
They used some gadget with an app on the phone to cook the steak like to a perfect, rare.
Because it never gets too hot. You can't burn it. You set the
Yeah.
temperature.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
the steak gets to that temperature. Done.
What happens to the
Listen.
juices in that process?
Well, it's all sealed up.
got
right.
nowhere to
I know
go.
they're
It's
there.
all sealed up. So you put some herbs in there, I guess some olive oil or butter or whatever, and then you seal it up,
Stick it in the water.
put it in the water.
You could cook
and
it
then,
for a week.
Oh, you probably shouldn't.
You could.
You could.
and
at
it
a
wouldn't
cer-
burn.
But then once you take it out, put it on the skillet with some butter just to sear it, get those seasonings
little
going,
crispy,
the juices,
crunchy on there.
and then you got a perfect steak. I watched this video. I was amazed. I kind of want a sous vide machine.
Can you do a ceviche steak? Is that what's called?
Ceviche?
Ceviche steak.
Yeah.
I think ceviche isn't that only seafood?
I don't know. Have you tried it with steak? Just cook your steak in
I don't
lemon
think it has to
juice?
be.
Yeah, I've never tried that. Should we try it here?
Maybe a ceviche chicken.
I don't see why
Nope.
not.
I wouldn't want that.
We should
ever.
buy it for the office.
Yeah, we got room. We can start a
got
full
room.
We'll
kitchen
get
up
George
in here.
Foreman
Do
to
it.
endorse it.
Yep.
George Foreman ceviche chicken.
There you go.
Ew.
Anyone you ever tried to poach an egg? You ever successfully poached an egg?
Yeah, you just pour it in a coffee mug and put it in the microwave.
That's why. Yeah, that people kind of frown upon that version.
Oh, do they?
A little bad.
You're not a real cook.
Yeah.
Well, it's like the healthiest
It's in a
way to eat
coffee
an egg.
Don't you
You
just
did the
drop an egg like I remember I used to do it in one of the places I worked? You just crack
Well,
the egg and you
There were all
put
these
it in the water.
There were all these things like just on the cusp of boiling, and a little bit of vinegar in the water, and you have the water like in a rotation, and then you drop the egg in the middle, and it's kind of like keeping together as you kind of spin the water around.
Sounds
Never
like
that.
you went to college for this.
No, I've just I like eggs Benedict, so poaching an egg's an important part of it. Yeah, and then I heard on NPR the other day the technique that they found was the most perfect was incredibly simple.
And please.
We are the most bored. This is so fucking
Yeah.
boring.
No,
I want to know.
so
I forgot some of the
bad.
details,
I checked
but
out like 5 minutes
I'd
ago.
have
So
to look at
bad.
it again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Sorry.
So let's
Sorry,
check back
guys.
in.
Take the whole Gordon Ramsay comment
Honestly.
out.
No.
Yeah.
No.
You know what? Because
Leave it
it's so
in.
bad.
Yeah,
and
but
it's made such an impact right
if
now.
you're
it has
interested,
to stay.
if you're interested, it's one thing. But
Yeah.
I was interested in this, and then you shit on it.
Listen, me?
Yeah,
Me?
yeah. You just shit on what I was interested in, Simon.
No, I like it, but it's really boring for everyone else.
Unless there's a big egg poaching community out there, and I assume a lot of them are fans.
I like
egg
that we're
poaching
still
is
talking
almost
about
illegal
it. I like
now.
that we're still
I'm
working
bored
it.
and I'm really trying to participate.
Let's move on from
Go
that.
ahead.
Yeah.
Moving on.
So those are all my comments.
All right.
By the way, Jamaica's great.
Thank you.
Who's next?
I want to go.
Yes.
Neebs.
I'm
Neebs.
going to
You
do
already went.
this lounge style mic off the stand.
How come?
Why
How's
the
the
whole time
room?
you were grabbing that and talking?
Yeah.
It's just
That's
so
how it happened.
crappy.
Nobody can.
You're standing on my cable, Dorales.
Well, I didn't know you were going to walk around
Ladies
like
and
an idiot.
gentlemen, Neebs up to the stage.
Wow, you're bringing the energy up.
For his comments today,
Oh, we're like in a
starting with
club.
my first comment, it's on the Arc Sex Raptor.
He just put on a bow tie.
Man, that thing killed
Episode.
it. It's like 4 days. It's got like 340,000 views or
Yep.
something.
I told my family, and they started telling
Oh,
people.
see, that's it.
they're
Well,
like,
also-
oh, you gotta watch the Ark.
It's a good title.
The title's got to be it.
This first comment's from Bob.
Okay.
The comment is, Neebs and the crew, I have a friend in my mechanic class, and I effing hated him until I saw him watching Neebs Gaming, and now we are friends.
Hey, why did you? I wonder
Yeah,
why,
why
you
did you
hated him.
hate him? Was
yeah.
it?
Yeah.
A
Probably
lot of
didn't like
people
his
pass
face.
judgment immediately, don't they?
A lot of people do, but
It's
you
a
know what?
shame.
That's okay. Let's not pass judgment on him.
Isn't that cool, though?
I already did.
Like, I
Yeah,
hate that guy. Oh,
great.
wait, he watches Neebs Gaming.
He
Well,
must be pretty cool.
God, going
Yeah.
straight from hate, like hate?
I was planning to murder my fellow coworker
You know what? But
until
then-
I saw him working.
Till I saw his cooter shirt.
Yeah.
Well,
until I
listen,
saw-
a sense of humor can really bond people.
Yeah. It's true.
It really can.
Here's a comment from, I think, Lysicilus. When my boyfriend started playing Ark, I didn't understand how chopping things all day could be fun. Then he introduced me to your videos, and now I play more than he does. I think he even accepts my crush on Appsro. Anyways, love your videos.
Yeah.
That's nice.
That's sexual harassment. You can sue her.
Yeah.
It is. Do you want to press charges? in
No,
there?
I don't like lawyers.
Why don't you press her charges?
Oh.
Does that mean something?
Press your charges
I'm gonna
so
press your
hard.
charge.
That's weird. I don't even know
What
what,
would
that
the
means.
charge be in
Or
that
just
case?
press charges on her.
Yeah, charge the press.
Yeah.
I'm going to
Restraining
restrain you on the order.
Restrain your order.
order. Yeah. Lawyer talk, sexy.
I'm going to commit a misdemeanor.
Oh, miss what?
Taylor Dane's up next. Hey, Neebs gang, what's next after Subnautica? The story is getting close to ending, right? Any new games?
You're going through it again, right? You're going to play it
Yeah,
through?
we're starting over from the top.
Yep.
We're going to play it backwards. We're going to deconstruct everything we built.
I'm gonna tear it all apart. No, I don't know what I'm gonna do next. I'm probably gonna do another GTA because I enjoy making those. Yeah, and then I'll keep my eye out for other games like Subnautica.
Keep your
but-
peepers out.
Yeah, that's a hard game to fill.
Yeah, but you're kind of excited to be done with that, aren't you?
Yeah, no, it's well, the way we played it, and I have a comment kind of relating to this. The way we played it was crazy.
Because of the update in the middle.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Next comment is from Sir Digby. I was beyond lucky last night. I got to ride with Abstro in GTA Online.
Oh.
That really will be a highlight of my life, man. Thanks. I was Sir Digby, that guy with the green hair and greener deluxo. All you guys are great, but I'm so happy I got to ride with Abstro. Good luck on your Act 3 finale. Kisses. Was that really you? Do you remember this?
Yes, no, I remember that. Ada Hop and my buddies Eric and Jordan, we did the Doomsday Heist.
Okay.
Because I wanted to see would it make a good video for the channel. But yes, I do remember the guy with the green deluxo.
Cool. So yeah.
That was him.
Because sometimes you never know. There's like someone with the same name.
No, it's fun playing GTA and running across people that recognize the channel. Like one guy I pulled up one time, and I was in the Moonbeam. The guy was just beside himself. He was like typing like, "Oh my god, I'm in the Moonbeam. I'm in the Moonbeam. Holy shit!" You know?
It's great.
Did he jump out while you were moving? That'd have been cool.
No, it is weird. I mean, yeah, you see the show we do, and then you actually see that as you're playing. I could see how somebody would get excited.
Yeah,
over that.
the
Yeah, no,
Moonbeam.
it's flattering.
Absolutely.
So, thank you.
Great.
So thank you for being cool.
All right, one last comment. This one is from Neebs Gaming. Can you flush a toothpick?
Yeah.
Soft enough to, you know.
Toothpick?
You don't want to like what was the game? All the marbles stacked on top of the Kerplunk? Remember Kerplunk?
Now, wait a second. This comment was from you.
Yes.
This comment was from Neebs
I wanted to
Gaming.
work that in
Because
somehow.
you have an angle here. What is it?
Well, Tuesday,
Oh,
I
boy.
have lunch with Abstro, and he's like, "Oh, I got chicken in my teeth," and so he gets a toothpick. Mm-hmm. Then we get to the office, and I see a toothpick floating in the toilet, and I'm like, "What kind of nuts trying to flush a toothpick?"
Who flushes a toothpick?
You're picking your teeth. You're already there. It's like, okay, I
There's
got
a trash can 3
one.
feet
No,
away.
one hand's on my toothpick. I need to take it off so I can touch
This
my
is
dick.
Simon
I
Just-
think
I
it's
toss it in there.
completely fine.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
a toothpick.
I
Is it
see
though?
nothing.
It's a toothpick.
Like how many?
It's not
That's
a
what-
piece of fucking meat.
What's it gonna do? Decompose?
A Slim
it's a-
Jim.
no, it doesn't
a
decompose.
It's not. It
It's a
doesn't.
tiny
No,
ass
it
piece
gets
of
water.
Slim Jim would decompose quicker than a toothpick.
True.
Maybe.
It would.
No, you,
Oh,
You
absolutely.
tried
I
to
agree.
flush a
It
whole
would, although it was
pork loin.
100 times bigger than a
Do you-
toothpick.
Yeah, but
You
it
know,
eventually decomposes.
No, Venice is built on wood.
Wood.
Yeah,
Pillars.
Venice is built on
The whole
toothpicks.
city,
It's true.
all
It's
the
not a
wood is
little
still
ass
there.
bag.
The wood.
It's once it's underwater, it's protected from
Fail.
any kind of.
Protected.
Yeah,
Fail.
hold on.
You suck.
This is why I brought up Kerplunk, because that's all these sticks. Like, how many toothpicks is it going to be before nothing goes down?
Like 3 more.
Yeah. Now you got a game
Yeah.
of Kerplunk in your toilet.
3 more in a Slim Jim.
I
We're
flush
not
toothpicks
flushing
all the
anything.
time. Go to the bathroom.
I
got
played
it.
Kerplunk earlier in our toilet.
No, I tell you what's really messed up. I see people throw like you go to a urinal and you see a toothpick in there. Like that's messed up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
someone's
that's
got to
not
go
gonna
get
That's
that.
definitely not going down.
No.
It's all dumb.
I like to put my gum in there.
Oh yeah, that's
Just
bad.
a-
too.
just a
Someone
piss
spit
In a
Speaking
their
of
gum in
urinal,
the
just to
urinal.
ruin somebody's day.
I'm just kidding.
I like to
Never.
take a
Never
shit.
have I done that. Well, this is getting
Abstract's
better.
researching if
I
it's
am.
okay. I know it.
All right.
You quit looking.
All right, we're good.
It's not
All
okay
right.
to flush a toothpick.
Thank you.
Had to get rid of that toothpick so you can touch your dick.
How many search results you got there?
There's a Reddit thread. Is flushing toothpicks down the toilet bad? No.
That was your answer, though.
No, that was whose answer is this? Real best user name ever says no.
Oh.
So I trust that guy.
Sounds like a doctor.
All right, good. It's done.
Yeah.
Said
It is
toothpicks
tough.
are fine, Q-tips are bad.
No, toothpicks are not fine.
Yeah, they are.
Q-tips would be better
Simon.
if they're not plastic.
Back me up here.
What?
You know how the inner workings of a toilet work?
I'm done talking
You
about
want
this
things
shit.
that don't rot just stuck there in the S curve of the plumbing?
That's
I think
also,
that we have better things to talk
Do it
we
about.
do.
underwater,
It's not.
man.
Those are so small. They're not going
Is
to get
this
stuck.
this is our new
Hey,
thing?
you know what we're gonna do? Are you done?
We spent more time on the Gordon Ramsay thing. This is a serious issue.
Are you done?
Yeah.
All right. I want to go because I want to have a real discussion.
Oh, you okay?
My first comment is from Beard and Pond, and this is actually on my Twitter. I have a Twitter.
Oh, so this is okay.
Yes, but anyway, it's a comment nonetheless. And
Swear to God, if it's about a fucking sandwich.
and it says,
Talk about pimping
"But
your
is
Twitter."
a hot dog a sandwich?" Question mark. Asking for a friend.
I'm going to the bathroom. You
All
guys
right.
hash it out.
See you in a
No,
bit,
but
Abstra.
you've seen
I'll text
the
you when we're
evidence,
done.
and the evidence is Stephen Colbert
There is no evidence.
asked the Supreme Court
Yeah, I did hear that.
justice.
Who's 200
the
years old, by
question-
the way.
Yes, 86.
So they know their sandwiches.
And basically, she ruled. It's it. So
she
we're
can't
done.
rule. She doesn't. She's not the supreme sandwich.
Well,
judge.
she ruled the argument. That's it. I'm not even wanting to make this into a big thing. It's
Then why'd you
just
bring it
done.
up if
You
you're
did
not willing
start
to
it.
debate?
But
it?
it's done.
He pimped his Twitter.
Ninja Sasquatch says, Simon, you are the man. I introduced my girlfriend to Neebs Gaming over a year ago, and we've been bonding over these videos ever since. And today you picked one of her comments and read it on this video. She's
Is
overwhelmed.
he from the future? Is
Yes.
he talking about this comment?
No, it was on the
Well, one of
It was on
hers.
the last
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
She
Okay.
was overwhelmed with excitement. Thanks for getting me laid tonight, buddy. So
Yeah.
We do that
comment,
all the time.
comment got
Yeah.
her laid. But what's nice is
We're the
now
wing channel.
Yeah.
it's going to be again. Now they're getting laid again because now the other one's going to be excited.
Yep.
And
More
then,
sex.
And then it's over.
We already have a population problem.
That's
what are
true.
we doing?
Use protection.
Yeah, there you go.
Brown chicken, brown.
Oh yeah.
We say use protection. We mean a prenup.
Phantom Forces says that Amazon product review reminded me of this game that the host used to play on my favorite radio station. He said, and basically what he's saying is he used to listen to these guys do Craigslist Price is Right on a radio station in North Carolina. And that sounds fun, doesn't
It's
it?
probably
Yeah.
Bob.
Yeah.
John Boy and
John,
Billy.
John Boy and
That-
Billy.
that-
But
That's
it wasn't.
baby.
It was a Woody and Wilcox show
Oh,
or
okay.
something. But anyway, so I grabbed stuff. Do you want to play?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For a minute.
Well, it's not
Neebs.
just a minute.
I don't want to play.
It's,
It's
a
gonna
game
be-
and it's
How
going to
long
be
is
How long
game?
it's going to
I'll
be?
play.
I would,
Yeah, why not?
I
That
would
sounds
think.
fun.
Yeah.
I would think it would take
Start
5
it.
minutes.
Start it.
Neebs is like, can we just keep talking about toothpicks?
get this over with.
All right. So the rules
No,
are.
this sounds awesome.
The rules are. So everyone's going to play. I got 6 things.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Price is Right with Craigslist. Yeah.
Yes. So, but you know
Thing
that,
one.
We got to guess the price.
Yeah. What were you going to explain?
How-
We
what
know how this
order do we
works.
go?
Well, what
'Cause
the
we didn't-
score is, you know the Price is Right rules. Let's explain to the people who
But-
might not know what the Price is Right is that are in different countries.
Can't go over.
Can't
Okay.
go over. I'm gonna
Guess
have a
the price.
product, and if you go over, you can't win, and the closest gets a point.
So what? The order is important here.
Yes, the order is important.
Yeah, like picking last is an.
I'm not concerned
benefit.
with that. Let's just start.
Yeah.
Welcome to Craigslist. The Price is Right. Hosted by Simon.
Hey everyone,
Do you want Zane to show
you
up
doing
or-
good?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So Price is Right. We're gonna show you something here. So if you're listening, you're gonna have to find the video on the YouTubes. There you go. A bronze table lamp.
Okay.
Bronze table lamp.
Yeah. What I liked about this was the picture.
Yeah,
looks
that's
older.
Sideways?
Yes. Yes. And the description here
Hey,
is
was the picture on the website like that?
Yes.
Sideways?
Yes. So we have a pair of handsome. So this is for 2 handsome,
Two, okay.
heavy bronze table lamps
Ooh.
with shades 29 inches high, 43 inches high with the shades, 3-way lights.
Three-way lights.
Three-way.
Three brightness settings.
There you go.
Okay.
So the first person, if you don't give a shit, go ahead.
Well, just look, start on
do
one of the
guesses.
ends right now.
$30.
$30
For 2. This is for 2.
This
They're
is for
ugly.
2. Yes.
Heavy
Yeah,
bronze.
But they're ugly.
No, I mean, if I saw that at a yard sale, I'd be like,
Oh wait,
no
is
more
this
than
like
30.
real bronze? Like, could I have recycled
Yeah,
this?
probably.
Yep.
If they're
the
heavy, then
description
yeah.
is what I gave you.
I'm going to say
That's what you get.
$60.
$60. We have 30, 60.
$61.
Oh, 61.
$1.
$1.
Oh, that's a good move.
Everyone
And
overbid.
I think I'm going to win this one.
the price is $50.
Oh!
Absro.
Well,
There
these are in,
you go.
they're in his living room right now.
So
What is that?
Fuck.
What's that little piece
Shower rod?
Sex toy?
Could be a curtain rod.
That might be a
can't-
curtain
oil
rod.
bronze tension shower rod.
Oh, it is a
Oh,
shower
wow.
rod.
This is an oil bronze tension shower rod. It is adjustable and it has a suction cup on the end.
On the one end?
This holds
Yeah.
your
Oh, I
shower
see it.
curtain.
I see it now.
And it's
Yep.
kind of fancy looking.
Oh no, it's not.
It's not?
I think it. I like
No,
the.
it's not. It's oil rubbed.
$10.
Oh, Absro's jumping out with $10.
I'm gonna say $5.
Ooh, $5. What do we
I feel
say
like they
there,
went
Alex?
big. I'm
What
going to
you
go $20.
Ooh,
I feel like they just don't have a concept of.
damn.
I'm just going for
Because
that.
that's not your standard plastic,
No.
just
No, it's
cheap
not.
rod.
this
oh,
is-
no, it's not.
You said how much?
20.
I'm going to say 25.
Son of a.
25, and the answer is $10.
that's
What's
pretty good.
going on?
Did you get
Craigslist.
this?
Very nice.
What's up with the bronze items? Was there a particular theme you wanted to go with?
Man, I don't know.
Oh.
Pizza oven box.
Just the box?
Yep. Hold on.
Just the box.
Bakerstone Pizza Oven Box brand. New in-box homemade pizza right on the grill. Great gift for the chef of the family.
Yeah.
For use on the outdoor grill, will include pizza pan and screen.
So it just goes on a grill and holds it in a box.
Yeah.
So like when you shut the lid of your grill, it'd be the same thing.
It protects your pizza from
Nope.
the flames.
So does the lid.
Well, we
Yeah.
don't know. Let's just.
We don't know.
This is
It's-
what it is. They don't analyze it on.
Is this an
on
electric
Price is
oven?
Right.
There's a
No, you can put it on top
put
of
it
your
on the
grill.
grill.
It goes
Yeah.
on your grill.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
There's a reason none of us have never seen
Right.
one of these.
There's a reason why it's being sold on Craigslist.
All right.
It's made of bronze.
$35.
Oh, 35.
Ooh, I'm gonna have $25.
Oh God, I was gonna say 25.
Ah,
I'll say $30.
30.
$10.
Oh, and the number is 60.
60.
Oh my! Hey, Neebs wins one.
I'm not out of the last thing.
Now he's having a good time.
I'm sucking. Is this local Craigslist? Like this
Yeah.
all around
Yeah.
town here? So
Oh,
we
okay,
could
so-
possibly get these if we wanted.
Yeah. Which
That's
I don't want any
exciting.
of this.
no.
It's a 5-piece
Oh,
wine
boy.
accessory kit,
Wow, that is fancy.
and the description here is boring, and I don't want to read it. What do you think?
So it's got a corkscrew and like a cork
Is
replacement.
that an aerator thing? One of those little air
Yeah,
thingies?
it's like 5
and
things that you can use with your wine
15
bottle.
bucks.
15.
$10.
I'm going $5.
$5.
$11.
Correct answer. $8. Duralius.
Oh wow.
I'm up there
Oh,
with
boy.
you.
Is
you
anyone
guys.
else bored right now? I'm
I-
already
I-
bored.
I
stopped
like
at
this.
3 questions.
I like
All right,
this.
you having a good time? Okay,
Yeah.
there you go.
Game. I'm
Thank you.
competitive.
One more, folks.
Just
and we'll be
one
done.
more?
Play 3 seconds of the Price is Right music. Just brings everybody up. I
Don't
love it.
click off yet. We're almost done.
Oh,
All
look
right.
at these guys.
Oh, very nice condition. Men's Lee dungarees. Size 34-34. No rips, no stains.
And they've got the hammer holder,
Wait,
which
these are-
everyone uses.
These are just blue jeans with elastic waist and
Well, they have
no
a hammer
elastic
holder.
waist.
No, that's
It's
it looks
blue
like
jeans.
elastic.
I
That's
don't-
not. What do you think?
$8.
$8.
Oh, man.
That hammer holder really brings it.
$9.
Oh, $9.
$5.
5.
6.
Son of a.
Abstra
Yeah.
wins.
Yeah.
They were $10.
Oh.
All right, now
That's
it's
a
over.
good pant.
We're good.
Yeah.
We're done,
I was
right?
gonna end it. Did you want?
Yeah.
You don't want to.
Well, I mean, I
Listen,
would.
oh,
Right? I got 3.
Yeah, he got 3.
yeah,
yeah, you
That's
won.
it.
You're
That's
the
it.
winner. You're the
No
winner.
coming
It's
back
over.
from
That's
that.
good. I had a duck picture, but you know,
Like a duck.
yeah, it was a picture of a duck.
$4.
It was just a painting or just a photo? I want to see the picture. Show me the picture of the duck.
Just.
I don't want to guess the price.
Oh, right.
Oh,
Okay.
$5
it's like
easy.
$20.
Now I got to do it.
Just I want to know the price.
I'm
We don't
in.
have
I'm
to do the
back
thing.
in.
That's more than
$40.
Yeah,
$40 for the no. Fuck you.
It's signed. It's funny. It's like a duck picture.
Oh, if you
it's
would've said
signed,
signed, I
Not
would've
by the
Guess
done it.
artist.
what? It doesn't say who.
Yeah.
So it's signed.
I
Who
could
gives a
sign
shit?
any print.
Signed by my
Right.
Uncle Dan.
That's fun.
That's a lie. I don't have an Uncle Dan.
JS Lover says, what are your future plans for ARC? Do you guys plan on going to Aberration or defeating? You know, but basically he was just starting to say, what are we going to do? What is the future? Are we going to end it soon? Are we going to keep on going?
Well, we got a lot to do, at least in the.
Yeah, we're gonna tighten up.
Ragnarok.
That's what we're gonna do. We gotta get tech tier.
Yep.
What's that?
We gotta tighten up.
It's funny how you're listening to me now. Good. I'm
Oh.
glad you're following the
Oh,
advice
this
that I've
battle.
been saying. So good for you.
Yes. No, we're gonna
Snap.
start doing more caves, more bosses, things like that.
Damn
'Cause,
right.
Yeah, we're ready to get to that. As far as Operation, I don't know. It's not a very pretty map. as far
I
as
don't
I'm
have
concerned.
fun in that
It's
environment.
aberration, right?
It's
Yeah.
like being in a dark room all the time.
I know there's another map they're eventually going to have. I think it's called Extinction or something like that.
Oh yeah, like meteors. They have meteors involved in that.
It's
one.
it's
Yeah.
I think it's based
on.
in Jamaica. They have an adult pool,
No, you're
which is
thinking
very
the-
deadly.
It's
Can't play
actually
the
an
game
adult
after
spool.
6.
It's an
Right.
adult spool.
So aberration, the size of it compared to where we are.
I don't know.
I think it's smaller, but it's just it's
it
Yeah,
could be
it's
the
all the-
same size, but just feels smaller because you're in the basement the whole time.
what I would like though. I would like the toys from that map.
There's a
The
mod, right?
wingsuit. the,
Aberration for all. It's a
yeah,
mod.
I am.
Can we include that in what we're doing right now?
I would love to.
Ragnarok?
Possibly mods create problems sometimes.
They
in
can,
our, in our
yes.
They
stories.
can, but
I still think we should do the try the bush people thing, but I don't know what to do technically. Like I don't.
Yeah.
I know.
And
it's
I'd be
just
more
gonna
worried
a
about
nightmare.
that mod because that mod seems way more complicated than just like, okay, take the items from Aberration and put them in there.
Yeah.
So, are you done with your comments?
No, and you know what? Let's talk to our other sponsor, Dollar Shave Club.
It's about time.
I just got my package in the mail yesterday.
See, this is perfect. So, what did you get?
I got razors and body wash. The body wash, it's some sort of lavender body wash, but like there's a picture of a jaguar reading a book on.
I like that.
Like printed on.
I like that.
Yeah, it smells delightful.
I just like that you said Jaguar.
Well,
Jaguar.
That's the proper way. I think.
Jaguar.
I just went to school.
Oh no, that's fine. I didn't know. I always called it a Jaguar.
Me too.
Yeah, me too, but I just thought I'd be fancy.
And that
You
was
are.
well since
Since
he
we were
got Dollar
talking about
Shave
sous
Club,
vide and
Dollar
also
Shave Club's
poached
a-
eggs.
you're
yeah.
a different person.
See? So, okay, so let's I'm gonna give you that info. Dollar Shave Club has razors, shave butter, shampoo, body wash, toothpaste, everything you need to smell and look your best. And since Dollar Shave Club delivers everything to you, you don't have to set foot in a store. So clean up your bathroom and your morning routine by joining Dollar Shave Club today. And for just $5 with free shipping, you'll get the 6-blade executive razor plus trial sizes of shave butter, body cleanser, and 1 butt wipe Charlie's. Then keep the blades coming for just a few bucks more a month. Get yours at dollarshaveclub.com/Neebs. That's dollarshaveclub.com/NEEBS. And thank you, Dollar Shave Club. Late says they could definitely change. No, all my comments are from the last commenting on comments, but they could definitely change Far Cry's formula while remaining the same franchise, like transforming the main characters into an arsonist in a junkyard and calling it Car Fry.
Shit.
I don't get it.
I don't
Well,
get that
it's
either.
it's a play on words, right?
You know what?
Oh,
Like
come
a-
on.
Car fry.
Fry.
Abser got it right away.
I
I
did-
was
I
I
did
was
as
slow
well.
to that one.
Right.
Yeah.
I just
I
didn't
still
want
don't
to
get
say
it.
anything.
Well,
Wanted to
that's
be
okay.
nice.
It's a play on the words far and cry
Oh, it's supposed to be
with
Far
some
Cry.
swip swaps.
Change the formula.
Arsonist.
You're-
Coming
you're-
across
Anyways.
so smug, like, anyways, you know, they did this and it was their attempt to, you know.
No, I'm the idiot there that I didn't pick up on.
Yeah.
It. I'm admitting that.
Metalik Nick says Thursdays like these are the best because you get to listen to an hour of Neebscast and you get to the Twitch stream, which is always awesome. Great job, guys. And cheers, Metal. I'm going to call you Metal. And Twitch, yes. Even tonight we are streaming, even though if you're listening to it on Thursday. And if you don't go and check us out, you should because it's fun. It's like a little party.
It's like a little 3-hour hangout party.
It's a lot like this, isn't it?
With
It's-
really.
except
Well-
with stellar gameplay.
With stellar gameplay and usually some beers and it's in the
Riveting
evening.
conversation
No, they're so good.
It's a different feel.
from learned doctors.
And the cool thing about the stream is there's all these other people like Bob, who made a friend through Neebs Gaming.
Yeah.
There's 1,000 some people there to chat with.
This might be my last comment.
Okay.
Nope, I'm done.
Well, one was a half-hour game show.
I'm good.
Which
I'm
I enjoyed,
finished.
by the way. I'm gonna go then.
Good, it was fun. Go.
I'm gonna go.
Yeah. Well,
All right.
I went last time. Fine. Go.
Yeah, but you won the game,
That's true.
Yeah.
I'll let you have
so
this.
you get the
This is yours.
I don't know how that all works.
This is
but-
all you know.
I'm gonna go right off the bat with most recent comment.
I like that.
Right off the bat.
What video? Right off
From
the bat.
Simon Plays VR.
This comment is happening right now. Someone
this
is
is
at
the-
home
the
at their computer typing
Freshest
this.
Right now.
comment.
I can smell it. That's how fresh it is.
Yeah, they didn't flush.
Flushed a toothpick.
Take a
All right,
picture of this.
This is from Elias Crooker. Guys, last week Movie Clips released some scenes from Tombstone.
What?
Well, I don't know how to say it any different. I don't know what Movie Clips is.
Movie Clips released
some
scenes
teens from Tombstone.
Some teens from Tombstone.
Scene from
Scenes from Tombstone.
We're checking in. on it.
So what is Movie Clips?
Movie Clips it's a YouTube channel that just has clips of movies, and they're not wrong. Yeah, this was uploaded on March 15th, 2018. Movie Clips of Tombstone.
So is it a video with a bunch of movie clips or just one single clip from Tombstone?
Yeah, how's that work?
No, it's a video for like this, for example, the one I found was Deputy Horse Scene 2 out of 10 movie clips. So there might be 10 different clips from the movie.
Okay.
They didn't rate it a
Is
2
it
out
a
of
big
10.
channel or are there lots of views?
10 million subscribers.
Wow.
But I think the views they vary. They're all over the place. It's I think Fandango runs it.
Oh, really?
How in the world would they have?
It's a good question.
Yeah, we don't talk to our distributors, so we never know what's going on.
Oh, yeah, we had
Yeah.
people that...
Yeah.
We just
throwing
don't wanna
everything
do
they
it.
have out
Yeah.
there.
So there you go.
Okay.
Neat.
I think all my comments are from, well, with the exception of that one, which was from Simon Plays VR, are from Simon versus Scrapman, the big scrap off that we had.
Were you being ugly?
No, was I being
Were
ugly?
you being a good host?
I think so.
Okay.
All right, this is from 1995 Martin. Is Dora going to get fired? Please don't fire him. He tries his best.
Okay.
Is he?
Am I getting...
Anyone know that?
Did anybody
I
allude
don't think
to
any
you
of us
being
have the
fired?
power to do that.
I think you'd have to agree to get fired.
Yeah.
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 All right, okay.
So
Yeah.
So you're good.
if we can talk you into it.
Are you into it? Do you want to leave?
Yeah. You want?
Nah, I'm going to hang
you
out a
done?
little bit. I'm going to hang out, especially if we're going to start that whole cooking thing up in
Ooh,
here.
yes.
I want to hang
Nice.
out and see how that all goes down.
You don't want to jump off the Cervici chicken train.
Just got a phone call coming in. I'm not going to answer it.
Absro, you're up.
Who's calling you?
I go.
My good friend Anthony Police is calling me. Well,
You don't want to answer it.
no.
think he
His
wants to
last
be
name
on
is
our show?
Police?
Yeah,
Whoa, that's
Yeah.
cool.
he's a good dude too.
I'm keeping everything.
You can ignore
Everything.
it then.
Yeah, because we're recording.
You know it's going to get back to him. This
How?
is going
Why?
out to 200,000 people.
Well, let's leave
you don't
it at
think
Anthony.
someone knows Anthony?
Beep out his last name.
Okay.
There's a
I
lot
think
of
was
Anthony
going on about how cool
Polices.
his last name was.
And you spell them in different ways. Yeah.
Okay. Maybe-
I know an Anthony Police.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
No, you do not.
I did,
It's
I
the
think.
same one.
Yeah.
All right. So
I knew
Is
him
he
too.
from Great Neck?
this is a new. Fuck, it's hot in here. No.
Yeah, I got
No,
one.
I'm,
Now you're nervous because you know your friend's going to
Oh.
find out about this.
Oh no, I'd
Andy's
love
the
if he did.
police.
I love it. Yeah.
I'm going to
Exactly.
name it. The podcast is going
After
to be
his
named
name.
too.
That'd be hilarious.
It's
Where
gonna
he's
be at
from.
at the end of the title, I'm putting it.
He left a message. Okay.
What'd he say?
Can I just read? I'll read this.
What did he say?
This
He's
fr-
on commenting
Well,
comments.
What did he say?
Oh yeah, he is on commenting comments. Let's see. If you get a chance, call back. Hope you're well.
That was very
There you
nice of
go.
him.
Yeah.
Very good.
He's a nice guy. This is the first ever coinciding comments.
Coinciding.
Yeah.
They agree with each other?
Yeah, and then there's a conflicting comments that comes after
Gotcha.
these, and then we let them out.
All right.
Yeah, and this is like we all feel the same way. This is from Curtis Williams. Zane Zipperflip has got to be one of my favorite personas of all time.
Man,
Hard
he's
to top
great.
that, yeah.
He's super.
I'm really, I'm going with
I
this.
like him.
Chris B says this isn't my favorite series, but when Zane makes an appearance, I'll make an exception.
I like appearance
Appearance.
better than what we have.
It's Jaguar that got me thinking.
It's the
Had
Jaguar
that
of
little
appearance.
flip. And then here's the conflicting comments. John LaPesca says the smooth, luxurious, and sultry tones of Zane Zipperflip are reminiscent of a cool, serene fall morning or the splash of a waterfall in an underground river. Mysterious yet eager, he reminds us of the childlike wonder still alive in all of us. Thank you, Zane, you magnificent wonder. Flaming Games says, I feel sorry for Scrapman.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
Yeah.
Did he have a good time? I hope he did.
I love that he just didn't know what the hell to expect.
I think he did. I think he was just embarrassed for everyone.
Yeah, it might have been that. It
It's
might
like
have been
most
that.
people when they deal with us.
Yeah. He cut out most of the game show because of probably what the questions entailed.
Well, his channel is family
He's
friendly.
got a PG. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. No.
I'm
Good dude.
surprised he was able to get a video out of it.
Yeah, but I'm not going to bring it up now, but we came up with an idea for like a real collab with him in the future. That seems like it'll be fun. That will involve you, of course, Neebs, and it'll take some work. But
Oh,
we'll make-
yes, I remember now.
Yeah,
yes.
that could be really cool.
Yes, that could be fun.
Build an adult spool.
That's it for me.
Great.
All right, I read mine.
You're excited. You
Yeah.
have to go first next time. That's what you need to do.
Yeah, you do.
Nobody puts Appstro in the corner.
Nobody.
Doesn't work there.
What are you talking about?
He always gets stuck in the end of the show.
Get stuck
doesn't
in
he?
that corner.
A lot of people think the end of the show is the best place to be.
Okay.
Right, you're the headliner.
Most movies are that way.
You're
Oh,
the
man.
All right,
You
sure,
are
I'll
the
take it.
headliner.
final
last.
act.
All right, yeah, I'm the climax.
Yep.
Get ready to bust one out. I think most of these are from, they're from Subnautica. First comment from James Green says, Neebs, I'm so sorry. For some reason, YouTube unsubscribed me. I was shocked when I didn't find a video from you in my feed. I've been with this channel from the day it started as a joke and BFFs. Love you guys. Happy Sunday.
That happens all the
I
time.
know. We
You know
get
what?
a lot of comments with the same thing. Like
Yeah.
YouTube's unsubscribing. And now YouTube, have you guys noticed what they've done with the notification bell?
Oh yeah.
I watched.
It's-
Yeah.
Yeah.
By default, it's off, right?
By default, it's off, and then if you click it, there's two different settings on the notification bell now. There's notify me when this creator uploads a video, or notify me occasionally when this creator uploads a video.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, because like I mean, it seems
What do
like
you mean
they've changed the subscribe feature to notify me occasionally when a creator uploads a video, because some people don't see when we upload.
Where's this bell?
It's right beside, like if you go to YouTube and you're logged in,
Toward the
and
screen.
it's right beside the subscribe button.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So right beside this subscribe, which wouldn't show up if you're already subscribed, right? If you're on that channel.
Yeah, even
Oh,
if
if
you
you're
are
on-
subscribed, you still see the bell to notify when
You
a
can
creator
change the
uploads.
bell at any time, right?
Yes, to like I want to see this creator all the time, or I want to see them.
Occasionally.
So everyone that's subscribed to us needs to go in there, and depending on how much they want to hear from us, change your setting to.
But to me, it seems overcomplicated.
Yeah, it should
Because
just be
if-
one or the other.
Yeah, I mean, if YouTube, like when I subscribe to a creator, I want to see everything they put out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's up to me, it's my discretion whether or not I'm going to click on that video or not.
If you click on the show me occasionally, that gives YouTube like all the more power to like shove whatever they want to in your
Exactly.
face over what you probably want to see in the first. you know.
Yeah.
I
That's
assume
weird.
if someone subscribed to 300 channels, that's a way you can figure out which
Right.
one you want to see more of.
Yeah, maybe so.
But
Weird.
listen, if you haven't heard from us in like 3 or 4 days, you're not getting notification. We don't usually go more than that without a
Right.
video.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
three's a reacher.
So yeah, check your bells, guys. Mm-hmm. All right, next comment is from J-May that says, topic for commenting on comments. What the hell is up with Machinima making the last 2 seasons of Battlefield Friends unavailable? It's currently March 25th, and they can't be viewed. Hopefully it's a mistake or error. Would hate to see the hard work you guys did be gone.
Well, they own those seasons, so
Exactly.
they can do whatever they want with them.
Mhm. And what we think happened is they took them off of their YouTube channel, and they're exclusively on Amazon now.
I
think.
guess.
Machinima's always they're very forward thinking. They know what their audience wants, so they're making the right decisions for the Battlefield Friends franchise.
You were delivering that so well.
I know.
That was great.
No, it was wonderful. I
No.
agree 100%.
But yeah, the ultimate truth is with the episodes that are out there, they can do whatever the hell they want. Think of some of the first seasons. There's like a licensing deal, so we still have those. But yeah, some of the older seasons, they are completely like, yeah, we have no control over what they do with them, and that's just the way it is.
I love their new rebranding.
It doesn't look like a energy drink at all. This comment is from Jeff that says, after 6 months without electrical power since Hurricane Maria hit Puerto Rico, I just got it now, and I have to thank you guys for keeping me laughing during this time. You made this go by smoothly, and Jeff, that must have been tough.
Glad you got your power
6
back
months
on.
without electricity.
Fuck, yeah.
And I assume he had a generator or something because he had to keep his phone charged. Otherwise, he wouldn't have been able to watch.
You mean those paper towels that Trump was throwing out? Those didn't give you electricity?
Yeah, that should be enough.
Man, I can't imagine 6 months without electricity.
Yeah.
That's-
Here's a paper towel. Good luck.
How long have you guys ever been without electricity? I was with Hurricane Fran. We were without it for a week growing up.
Yeah, about a week.
Yeah, and that was tough. Even that week was like, oh my God, you
Neebs grew up
really
without
appreciate
electricity.
it.
I don't know if this counts, but I spent almost like 2 years camping.
Well, yeah, you did that by choice. So
But it was sporadic.
Yeah, but it was no.
No, meaning like you would get.
It was
you
like
would-
7 months out of the year.
you wouldn't have power for 7 months.
Well, just you're in the woods all the time.
I know, but in between trips.
Yeah, but I
can
mean,
get
you're
it, but
stopping at
I didn't feel like I needed it in that situation
Yeah.
because I wasn't living in a house that gets hot. I could just go.
But I
down
mean, you're
to
still
the
stopping
river.
at gas stations and grocery
But I
stores for
didn't-
supplies,
yeah,
right?
But you wouldn't need to if you just had food.
I think maybe a day or 2 tops for me total
Yeah.
ever. Yeah, nothing crazy.
The problem is, everything is built to work on electricity now.
Yeah.
Because we went centuries without electricity.
Oh man, can you imagine like a solar flare or something knocking out the entire grid
Yeah.
like that? Yeah.
EMP.
Everything would just
Oh,
come
please.
crashing down.
Oh,
quickly.
yeah. Well, that's the whole thing.
I mean, talking
What's
about our
the-
finance system, everything's tied to electricity.
Let's stop talking about it.
Well, I think it's
now.
interesting.
Oh, I found it interesting
It
too.
is.
I could talk about how in 7 days, no power for 7 days in this country, the place would be fucking crazy.
It'd be chaos.
It would be crazy if everyone just lost power for just 7 days.
Would be laughing if they even knew the mountain people.
Yeah, if you live on a farm, in
Like,
certain cases,
self-sufficient.
Yeah, that's why.
That'd
Like
be
when,
amazing.
when people are like, I'm building an underground bunker just in case. I'm like, that's not a bad idea.
No, it's
Like, I don't find that like crazy thought. Like some people are like, oh, those crazy loons building bunkers in the mountains. I'm like, dude, what if shit does go down?
yeah, it's
Like,
not crazy.
That motherfucker's gonna survive
Yeah,
before you
or
will.
at least have its own way to
yeah, it could. A bunker would have been nice during a hurricane, a big one like that, or a tornado out in the Midwest, or whatever.
No,
I wouldn't want to be in a bunker during a hurricane here.
Yeah.
No.
Now, if you live, and this
What's
is
that noise?
That's what
Oh,
we
it's filling
learned.
up with water.
Yeah.
If you live anywhere where you know a hurricane's going to hit, like have a generator. Like that can really save your ass. And then
Yeah.
have enough gasoline set to the side where you can keep the generator running
Water's
food.
important
many
too.
days. And water and
Probably a lot
food,
of
yep, all
water.
that good. All that's good too.
But food that doesn't go bad. Canned
Yeah,
food.
that too.
Yeah,
Meat
gummy
sticks.
bears.
I like watching
bears, Jesus
The Doomsday Preppers.
yeah, fun, stupid show to watch. Like, I would watch that with my kids.
Yeah.
It would just be like, yeah, because the way they produce it is very, kind of cheesy and fun. But then you go, like, some of these people are real kooky. Mm-hmm. But there's also a lot of like, yeah, oh, yeah, that's cool. I like what they're doing.
I'd like
I
to
get
see
it.
a show like that mixed with like Property Brothers or one of those like feel
Or
good
do like a
HGTV
bunker
things.
flippers.
Yeah, it's like but nice, but like luxury bunkers.
Yeah.
Bunker hoarders.
Yeah, could do
Not
that
a lot
too.
of room in there, you know.
Get Chip and Joanna in there
Yeah.
to put some shiplap. Shiplap.
Shiplap.
Should be called Chiplap because his name's Chip.
Yeah, but it's not.
I lost track of what you were talking about.
Yeah.
Me too.
Are we done? No, you got your comments.
No, I got one more comment, and it's from Subnautica, from Austin Werner, who says, "You guys are dragging this out." And yeah, I saw a lot of comments like this of like, "Oh, this was all grinding. There's not a lot happened this episode." And I think it's because the way we played the game was not the way the game was meant to be played. Because if you play the game like normal, you start building that rocket way early on.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, you have the materials to start building the base to the rocket much earlier than what we've done.
Oh.
So it kind of took the steam out of the game towards the end for us because now all we're doing is building the rocket.
So you're having to
Where
revisit.
If we'd have played from the beginning, they're like, okay, there would have been this rocket story going alongside everything else.
Right.
Plus, we had to rebuild the Cyclops.
Oh God, it's yeah, and that's the final episode is. I mean, I guess when this comes out, the final episode will be done. But yeah, it was nonsense because it was like, oh, we have to rebuild the prawn suit for this thing. We have to rebuild the Cyclops for this thing. It's just it drug it out.
Right. And
But,
you're so happy to be done.
I am happy to be done. I'm not gonna lie, but I think that's because too, just as a creator, I had moved on to like something like GTA, which gave me this crazy amount of control on the camera, and that got me excited to do more GTA. And then it's like, Subnautica's coming back, and it's like great, but I kind of felt like, oh God, I have to do it. You know what I mean? Which is unfortunate. Like
Well, we were excited when it first came back.
yes, but
But then after like, oh, we
Yeah.
got to go get more lithium and
Yeah.
more plastil ingots.
no, yeah, it burned us out pretty fast, and I think it's because of the order in which we played that, which is unfortunate. I don't regret playing it early because we actually, we got our voices into the game.
Yeah,
But that's
but
why,
it's-
like this last episode,
Yeah,
I was going to
and
have
it's-
2 episodes, and I'm making it quick.
So since they've all seen it,
Yeah.
I liked the way it ended.
Yeah,
It
getting
was,
off the
it was a
planet.
fun little packaged adventure, I think.
No, I love
Yeah,
it.
it was
I mean,
fun.
I still think the game's amazing. What they did,
Yeah.
yeah, for an indie studio, a
Yeah.
survival game, like it's probably the best. It's the best example of early access I've ever seen.
Some great looking creatures.
Yeah,
and
all of it. Art
the
design's
design was
wonderful.
really nice.
Yeah, the game's wonderful. Yeah,
What-
it can be.
What
can
would
be
you
a
change
bit-
about it?
What would I change about? I think my biggest issue is the pop in when you're moving fast. Kind of takes you out of it.
The
sometimes.
environment rendering as you
Yeah,
go.
yeah. It's like when you're walking around or swimming, it's fine. But when you're moving at high speeds with either the prawn suit or the Cyclops, you can just see it bop, bop, bop,
Yep,
popping
just
in.
popping
and
in.
It's kind of obnoxious.
Yeah. I think I would like to see a little more danger.
That's what I was thinking.
Get attacked by a few more things. Have to use a weapon a little more.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they purposefully made it where weapons aren't a thing. They didn't want it to become a gun
Right.
game. But
I just,
yeah,
I just
more.
feel like it never happened. But whenever you did have to use a torpedo on Dr. Spaghetti or something,
Yeah.
like, that was an exciting moment
Yeah.
for me.
Yes.
Yeah, a little bit more danger would counter the grind feel a little bit more, I think.
Great game, though.
Oh yeah,
If
awesome
you haven't
game.
played it, consider it.
Easily 9.5 out of 10 for me. Like almost perfect.
Wow.
That's a pretty big
Yeah.
thing.
And I may be biased because we're in the game.
You are.
Well, is that the part that's imperfect?
Yeah, me. Yes. No, I wish there were more story. If I would be truly honest, like I wanted to know more about this alien species.
I thought I was going to reveal more at the end
Yeah.
regarding whatever's going on with that.
That's all the comments.
Yep, that's it.
So we can get back to this sandwich thing.
Yeah, no,
No,
we're
no,
not.
no,
We're not.
no,
We're
no,
not
no,
doing
no,
that.
no.
All right.
We're not going back to sandwich.
What's everybody watching? What's everybody playing? What's
Yeah.
going on? What's going on in you guys' media world?
Obviously, Far Cry 5 starting up.
Yeah, I've been
We're,
playing that too.
Enjoying that. Been watching the Blue Planet 2.
Not Planet Earth. This is Blue Planet.
Blue Planet 2 just came out.
I haven't seen this then.
Oh, yeah,
Damn.
it just came out.
I'm jealous.
It is gorgeous. My God. It's so stupid what amazing footage they get over the course of those
Are
years.
you watching it in 4K?
4K HD, Ultra
What is up
HD.
with those TVs? You know the TVs you watch and movies look stupid on them? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it almost looks like they're too fast, right?
They're not even a film anymore. They're
Oh,
almost
when
like
it
a bad
becomes-
video camera.
Right.
Yeah.
It's so high definition.
Yeah, well, no, and it's not. It isn't due with the definition. It's due with the hertz rate of the
Hertz
monitor.
rate.
Yeah,
Okay.
because you know how like we have 144 hertz, it's really fast, kind of the same thing, but with a TV. So now movies that are shot in 24 frames per second, it's almost like they're trying to add frames into the picture.
It doesn't
to make
look
it feel
cinematic
faster.
at all.
I
It
know,
looks-
yeah. It's like my neighbor has it. He's used to it, and he's like, I don't see what you're talking about. And I'm like, I can't stand
Yeah,
it.
like you can't not see it.
Yeah,
It's-
exactly. It bugs the hell out of me because I'm classical. I like that 24 frames per second look, and then it looks like you said, it looks like a video camera.
I went to the gym the other day, and I look up, and they got a movie playing on the wall. And I'm like, what is this low-budget commercial with Robert De Niro in it?
Wait, I need to see. Can you
I-
show me an example of what you're talking
You would
about?
have to see
You'd
one
have to
of
go
those
see.
televisions.
You'd have to
see,
be at, like at Best Buy watching one of their TVs.
Right.
Like, imagine you put the Avengers on this TV. Now it doesn't look like a movie. It looks like something you shot with a cheap phone. Because it just looks like
It looks like
brightly lit.
It looks like it has a higher frame rate, is what it looks like. Because
Yeah,
the
no,
one,
I'm
the
curious
speed
to
of
see.
the hertz, or whatever, is like trying to fill in things that aren't there.
It looks like birthday party footage. Just
Yeah.
everything's bright, easy to see, and like just not cinematic at all.
yeah, and I think you can change that on most TVs. You can you can lower the hertz rate in the in like the settings and shit like that.
It reminds me of the time I went and I didn't know that's the tickets, but went and saw the second Hobbit movie. I think it was in 60.
Yeah, no, it wasn't in 60. It was
Well, I
in like
forget-
40. Yeah,
Yeah,
was,
something.
It was a higher frame rate than usual.
That was so weird.
Yeah.
It was like watching BBC. It was like crystal clear and stuff. It just didn't feel right. It was so weird, and
You
I did
feel
it by
silly
accident.
watching it.
It's like you're at a dinner theater and you're like, why are they acting so
God.
weird?
I went to dinner theater.
They're awkward, aren't they?
Oh my
Recently?
God! Yes,
Really?
but it was just so bad, and it was really awkward and weird.
Yeah. See, I think what I need to be entertained is some sort of divider between me and the entertainment. Because like when the TV screen is that clear, I just feel like I'm just sitting next to someone acting weird.
Right.
Or if I'm in a dinner theater and I'm like, oh, she's right in front of me on the floor crying. Is that a Kmart shirt? I can see her tag. Like,
Right, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
just like taken out
It
of it.
distracts you. Like
Or if it's a little bit further away, a little bit distant, my brain accepts it more as a story.
Yeah.
I agree.
That's why something like Blue Planet 2, I want to see as crystal clear as possible because you want to be there.
It's reality.
Yeah, exactly. It's reality.
Yeah.
So that's a big difference.
Oh,
But
yeah, and
other
4K,
movies,
this 4K TV is really good.
yeah, it's beautiful. Man.
It's I mean I haven't made the jump yet, and I probably won't for a while
Right.
because I still think 1080 looks incredible.
It does.
Because we all grew up with little fucking 720 by 480
Ada
TVs.
Hop's telling me I need a 4K monitor at home for my computer.
Now I got one. And
Yeah?
no, mine's. It's not 4K, or maybe it is, but it's got a higher hertz rate and it's just bigger screen
so,
overall.
well, like apparently you can see things compressed a little more.
Yeah.
Like as far as tracks, you can see more tracks in a smaller area because of the resolution.
I
is
certainly,
so-
yeah. My resolution is higher now. It's I don't remember the resolution size, and I should. But 1440. Anthony's telling me I got a 1440. But I can.
But those are more expensive than the 4K, right?
I don't know. Maybe.
Should talk about sandwiches
don't know.
again.
Oh,
Hey, this
you
is
know what I
tech.
had?
A lot of our audience is into tech more than that are into sandwiches. I
I don't
guarantee
know
you.
about
Yeah, but
that.
I shared a sandwich.
A lot of people
okay,
eat
because that's what
sandwiches.
I've been doing. I've been sharing the sandwiches, whatever.
TV
but
dinners.
I found a. I'm like, because I make spaghetti sandwiches every once in a while. Meaning, like, if I'm eating spaghetti, I'm like, oh, I'll get some white bread, I'll butter it, and I'll throw some spaghetti in, and I'll
just
just
nothing
roll it
but
up.
carbs.
Just what
It's
the,
gonna
it's
go.
carbs.
It's gonna go straight to your thighs.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna search that. Maybe I'll find a recipe. It was grilled on garlic bread, mozzarella, I think ricotta,
Here we go.
and spaghetti grilled. Oh my God, this picture
Grilled
looked
on
amazing.
a grill?
Grilled like grilled cheese.
Not on a grill though.
No, grilled
on a-
like grilled
Why
cheese.
is that called grilled?
Because it's your flat grills. You have
Shouldn't
flat
it be-
grills.
Shouldn't it be fried?
There
or
are flat grills.
Pan.
Call those flat tops.
Whatever. Anyway, delicioso.
Now we got another word
Looking at
problem.
least. Yeah.
Let's not go into it though.
Was there what you watching? I can't even remember anything that I'm watching.
I'm not watching any TV.
Oh, you were on
What about
vacation.
yeah. What about Netflix or
Thick's too busy blacking out and waking up on the beach.
You're the
Throwing
one
up
there.
on a palm tree.
you watch a lot of Twitch though, don't you?
I watch some Twitch.
Yeah.
And a lot of YouTube, mostly tutorials.
Yeah.
So what are you watching?
PUBG.
Yeah.
I watched
Nope.
this guy with a
Recording
mustache
Revolution.
play
I watch.
PUBG.
There's a music production YouTube channel called Recording Revolution. I watch them, and one that I found recently in it's sort of. God, I wish I could remember his name because a friend of mine just shared this with me. I'm going to pull it up.
Is it Kevin? Is he from Jamaica?
No. But it's a guy who sort of dissects songs and what makes them great, and goes through a lot of really.
I may
good,
have seen.
Yeah, the guy's channel is.
Did he do any Buffett songs?
Rick Beato's YouTube channel. Rick
I'm
Beato, Beato.
I mean, I assume several people do that. I watched a really great breakdown of Radiohead's music. I thought that was pretty fascinating.
The nice thing about it is, him being a producer, he's able to get a hold of a lot of tracks and isolate them.
Right.
Like, okay, let's hear
It's
what they do
nice
on the
to-
vocals here. And
yeah.
he goes into a lot of music theory, and I can't read music. I don't know a lot about music theory, but it helps me when I'm writing a song and when he's talking about harmonies and how they're harmonizing here, and he'll
just
actually
look at it
go
all
over the
differently.
chords and
Yeah.
it's really interesting.
Cool.
We should learn to harmonize better. I like harmonies.
So
Yeah,
why don't
I love
why don't
them.
we end with a harmony?
Let's do Bob Aran.
Nah,
No,
that's
Okay.
disgusting.
Ba 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 ba
No.
ba
nope,
Aran.
we're not doing
Nope.
that. With you. I thought we agreed. You just sound like Elmo, Simon. You guys are nuts.
It was horrible.
It's kind of weird to end on such a shitty old fucking song.
Yeah, we can't do that.
I just did it just to,
I
it's like it's here.
I thought it sounded pretty good.
I think we're supposed
You're
to.
the only one that harmonized with me.
Yeah, but I just
Like
was
I'm
doing
supposed
that.
to start, then you go up, and another guy goes up, and
I know.
then Simon comes in.
Yeah.
I know. I didn't feel like anyone was
weren't
doing
feeling
I
it.
it.
didn't
We're
want
feeling
to with that song.
All right. Well, then now we can say goodbye the proper way, or were you doing something?
We do.
Watching
Don't
everyone.
Yeah.
We're good.
I'm good. Yeah.
I'm great. Yeah,
I had a good time.
I'm good.
Yep.
Even
Yeah,
with that
good
weird
time.
game we played.
Yep.
Love you
All right.
guys.
And thank you to Squarespace and Dollar Shave Club.
Goodbye, everybody.